Alright, it's time to rank another soundtrack, and this time I'm going to be doing the unlicensed piece of shit Castle of Deceit on the NES. As usual, I'm just doing the stage themes, now that there's a lot of music in this game. In fact, the title screen is a stage theme, so really it's just the stage themes. There are 8 levels, but there are 4 different themes because some of them repeat, and one particular stage doesn't have music at all. So there'll be 4 different songs to rank. I'll preface this like I normally do by saying this list is just strictly my opinion. Feel free to agree, disagree, leave your opinion in the comments. It's fine. I encourage discussion and debate, even if it's Castle of Deceit. So without any further ado, let's get on with the list. Number 4, the Castle of Winds and Castle of Flame. This song doubles as the theme song on the title screen, which I had mentioned earlier, and it's definitely the most upbeat. It's faster than everything else by a pretty long margin. The lead riff is pretty decent, but it gets old pretty fast, just as fast as the tempo itself. And yeah, all 4 of these songs have short loops, but this is a song that really could have used an additional part. There is an additional track being laid over the rhythmic riff that starts everything off, and it plays at halftime, so it feels fairly layered. But that stabby riff is still more or less in the foreground, and because there isn't a much needed additional section, it wears on you. Number 3, Castle of Ages. Again, it's a short loop, and much like the rest of the soundtrack, its cheaply produced tones are pretty robotic. There's a lack of flow between notes. But at the same time, the writing is pretty Baroque-ish, which makes it a better fit. The only thing missing would have been to make the keyboard sound more like a harpsichord. Then we're talking. So yeah, very basic stuff, but not bad either. Number 2, Castle of Aragon and the Castle of Poseidon. This is almost the same fucking song as Castle of Ages. In fact, I actually thought it was the same song when I first heard it. But upon further inspection, there are some subtle differences in notes, but it's essentially a rewrite. Listen to them together. I got them panned into separate speakers, so if you're listening on headphones, listen to this shit. Hell, it even ends at the same time with the exact same pattern with different notes. I give the slight edge to Aragon just because I like the way the loop ends a little bit more. I mean, I know it's basically the same shit, but there's a slight difference in notes, and I like this one just a smidge more. And number 1, Castle of Moons, Castle of Deceit, and Castle of Chaos. This is easily the most complete song of the soundtrack. It's the longest loop, it has the most variety, and the most sections. Now that's not necessarily enough to earn the top spot by itself, but it sure helps. It's just a pleasant little tune with various riffs that flow into each other nicely, but you can't even really tell where the loop ends and begins. It gives it the illusion that there's no real end to it. Yeah, this could have been a really good song if it had better production values and was fleshed out a little bit more, but I think there's a lot of charm to this as it is. One of the only real bright spots of the whole fucking game, really. So that's it for the list. Here's a quick recap. Number 4, Castle of Winds and Flame. Number 3, Castle of Ages. Number 2, Castle of Aragon and Poseidon. And number 1, Castle of Moons, Deceit, and Chaos. So that's it for the list. What did you think? What do you agree with, disagree with? Feel free to leave your comments in the comments. That'll do it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.